The Lord back in my teen years, taken to church every Sunday, followed His leadership, began singing in a gospel group, traveled from different churches to sing, and I came to a small brethren church. And I know God is faithful, because if you, whatever you ask, trust and believe in Him, and He'll deliver that. It's a little church. On the far right side was a man sitting in the back, and I'd been praying for a long time that God would send me the right man of God. It was my husband, Kevin. We're going to celebrate 40 years here in 2020. Yes. Anyway, fast forwarding, when I got my engagement ring, he took me back to that church. Because that very day, I put my hand on his shoulder and said, someday, somewhere, I'm going to marry you. He doesn't remember, because it probably would have scared him off, and he ran way down the road. But he took me back to that church, and he come back up front, and he said, tell me where you were standing. We reenacted it. And he said, will you do it now? So we began our journey together. Unfortunately, there were times where we walked away from the Lord. Never from in our heart, but we just didn't go to church all the time. Had two beautiful children, were blessed beyond measure. Recently, probably in the last year, give or take, we were looking for a new church home. We've been to several different churches. Kevin had caught Pastor Jason online and said, I think this would be a really great church. So he came several times before me. And then I came one Sunday and I said, yeah, it's nice. And people are really friendly. It's really small, because I've always gone to bigger churches. And so we were still looking, and we were sitting in church on July 7th of this year. And the pastor that was speaking, delivering the message, was talking about her recent mission trip to Africa. And that while she was there, they were telling their story of their lives. These small children, adults, they were sharing where they are at, how they get through the days. Food, shelter, just the basic needs. And while I was sitting there listening to her, God spoke to my heart. It's that, 2 before, or epiphany, whatever you want to call it. And he said, what are you doing here? Your place is church in the wild. And you got to understand, I'm thinking bigger churches. I'm thinking, oh, really? He said, I don't know how He's going to use me. And actually, if you don't journal, I highly recommend it. But I journaled that day. He said, our church is to be church in the wild. I'm not sure how we will work, or how He will work with us, but I know God has a plan. I know God planted our feet in this church. Small or not, growing just in the few months that we've been coming, I've seen the chairs just continue to fill up. He always has a plan. So from that very first time when I accepted His life, or accepted Him into my life, He began working. And here we are today. So in summing up this testimony, God is great. God is good. All the time. And all the time, God is great. God is good. Amen. During this holiday season, cherish those memories. Some of us have loved ones that aren't with us. Some of us have loved ones that are still here, but we're separated from. Cherish the memories you have, because nobody can take those from you within your heart. And now I'm going to ask Kevin to come up, and we're just going to close this brief testimony with a song that kind of shares that story, but through music. Thank you.